Hello. So, as you're aware, there are lots of, you can say, God mode exploits out there. Now, I wouldn't classify them as actual God mode exploit because obviously you aren't actually God mode floating in the sky soaking bullets. But if the turret doesn't shoot at you, it's good enough for me, right? So, here's one that was actually reported to me a long time ago. And he said that it only worked on consoles. So that was what I thought as well. Now, until I actually tested it on stream, and apparently actually worked on PC. Well, I'm not sure if it would work on official servers, but it certainly did work in single player, and it will probably work in some other server as well. So I'll just put it out there because I know not a lot of people watch the stream, so you can learn it from here as well. Now, the glitch requires a structure known as, I don't know, billboards, foundation, and triangular ceilings. This is how the structure would look. Now, all these structures have to be pretty darn precise. Like, if these are like pretty much like an inch off, it doesn't work, right? If it's too wide, you'll fall through. If it's too small, you can't fall through. So it has to be like exactly this size for it to work. Now I'm just gonna quickly build it, and I will show you guys how it works in a bit. But let me just actually build it so I can show you how to build it. Now, as you can probably see what it needs some foundations, triangular ceilings, and it also needs some billboards. So all of these are pretty common structures, but the way they are built, it's pretty obvious. Like, if you see someone with this structure outside your base, you probably know what they're up to. At least you will after you watch this video. So yeah, this structure, and with these 3 different metal structures we can build it. And you don't have to use metal. I prefer to use metal just because it's not really that expensive and whatnot. But I think you can also use like other structures such as a wood and like stone structures. So what you want to do is build these 2 foundations first. Now keep in mind, this is like a trial and error. This is extremely hard to get the angle right and get the distance right for the first time. But generally, it is just slightly outside of the foundations. And now if you place that, move back a bit. And the second one is the trickiest to place, because this has to be like perfect. So we'll just try placing it here. If it doesn't work, we can always move it. Doesn't really matter. And apparently we have one of those weird things from Halloween. Alright, so after that, you want to place these 2 ceilings. Now, what you want to do is you pretty much need to go between these 2 things. Now, I think that this is a bit too small, but we can always test it out because, you know, you never know if this works. It's always arc. So, yeah. What you want to do is you want to go between the first billboard and the second billboard. You want to be crouched, but not prone. You want to stay crouched. And then you want to go between these 2 ceilings, and then you want to take some narcotics. And then after that, for me, I'll just turn off GCM. For you, just stand there and wait for the narcotics to kick in. And then, if you're lucky, you will fall down below the ceilings. And that is how this glitch is done. Now, for me, it actually worked. Luckily, actually. And then I'll just turn back GCM for you. You can have a try, maybe wake you up, or just, you know, wait the narcotics out. You don't have to take, like, you know, 9 of them. You can take, like, 2 or 3 narcotics. That's enough to knock you out. Right, so when I wake up, as you can see, half of my body is pretty much inside the mesh. So this is pretty much known as the desync method. Now, just being, you know, half into the mesh doesn't actually do anything because it's obviously not meshing. You're not like, you know, going through the mesh. But this is a desync method, and I'm just going to try if it actually works. Now, I've done a few testing on this, and apparently every single testing, I've gotten like different results, or like results that vary slightly. So it might be different here, but I think it will work for some parts. Alright, so there's a turret I built for testing, so it's right there. Now, if you walk directly towards the turret, like I'm doing right now, you will get shot by the turret. However, as soon as you stop walking, the turret doesn't shoot you, right? So I'm clearly in turret range right now. Now I'm walking, it's shooting me, and when I'm stopped walking, it's not shooting me. So the thing about this glitch is apparently when the turret targets you, it only targets you when you're actually moving. But if you're not moving, it doesn't target you. Now, the other interesting thing I've notice is if you walk backwards, the turret actually sometimes does not target you. So you see right here, it literally targeted me like a second ago. There's no cuts or anything, so it's not like I changed anything, didn't change any setting. The turret literally decided to not target me just because I'm walking backwards. Now, if you get this close, you can turn around and then you can obviously shoot it or whatever, because as I said, the turret does not shoot you as long as you're stationary. So when you're stationary, you can look like anywhere you want and stuff like that. So however, if you like move sideways, move backwards, the turret will shoot you. But if you do it like this, it still does shoot you. So by moving towards it with your back facing, it doesn't shoot you. But if you move away from it, whichever direction you take, whichever direction you're facing, it still will shoot you. So this is definitely something to keep in mind. So maybe don't bring a kit if you're trying to like run a wall or something. You just bring C4 and some basic flak, and that could just be it. Obviously, if you get this close like this, you can always, you know, like C4 the turret, rocket the turret. As long as you get like slightly closer, you can always rocket and stuff like that. Or if you want, you can have like a dino be close to it to soak the turret, and then you can go behind it, and then the turret, the dino can actually back off, so the racer or a Megatron or whatever can back off, and then you will be able to shoot the turret, because the fact that you're in the half in the mesh and the turret doesn't shoot you when you're in that state. Now I think I would like to quickly test is whether a turret that is slightly higher will shoot you. So it's actually something that I tested on stream before, and it did not shoot me on stream. But you never know, things might change all the time. So let's just quickly build this one. Alright, so that's done. Now we can just come back to this glitch, and then we can leave the tribe. Alright, and then we can try it out again. Now, again, just in case you missed it the first time, take narcotics, wait, and then you'll fall through the ground, or not through the ground, through the ceiling, more like between the ceilings. And then when you wake up, you're pretty much half into the mesh. So, yeah, another amazing glitch by Wildcard. Hopefully it does get fixed soon. Again, I have not really any idea how much or how fast they fix stuff. I know like some stuff get fixed really fast, but for the glitch, not entirely sure. Oh, I'm retarded. Yeah, you can't run as well. You can't sprint and you can't prone. If you like prone or sprint, you pretty much will get instantly kicked up from the ground, and you won't be able to do this glitch anymore, pretty much. So walking towards it, I'm pretty sure yep, it will shoot you. Alright, if you're walking backwards towards the turret like this, it still does not shoot you. So it's pretty much the same no matter the height. Oh, it shot me once there. So if you're very close, it will shoot you. So having turrets higher probably is going to help defending against this glitch. But if you don't move, it still does not shoot you for some reason. So, yeah. Again, I don't really know if this would work on official. I don't think that it would. I'm not sure though. It might work, it might not. It might not work as well though. Again, no idea. But I'm pretty sure there are servers out there where this would definitely work on. And if you're able to get this close to a turret, you know, all you have to do is pretty much like just get a tech rifle, and you'll be able to like shoot it down. So, yeah, just another interesting glitch that is circling around. I don't think it's that widely known yet, but I'm pretty sure it will be pretty widely known. And most decent glitch have actually been patched pretty fast, so I expect this to be patched fairly fast by Wildcard as well. But that's kind of about it from me for today. If you see that structure, it's probably someone trying to raid your base. Simple solution is just get a dino out and hit them. You know, they're not invincible in that spot. Although most people say this is a god mode glitch, you're not in god mode, so you can still hit them with a dino or with a rifle and everything. It's just the turret doesn't target them for sometimes. But with that being said, I'll see all legends in the next one. Peace out.